John Beltran, Dave Urick back from Valley High School in Gilcrest with the Bee Diggers lead 21-7 as we head to the third quarter over the Valley Vikings. The Bee Diggers are not only looking for their first road win of the season, but their first win of the season. They lost in Fort Morgan to the Mustangs 42-22 on opening night, and then 16-0 last Friday night in Kersey against the Platte Valley Broncos. And certainly the Brush defense is something that I've been impressed with, because against Platte Valley, they didn't give up all 16 points in that second quarter, but they shut out Platte Valley in the second half. And then tonight, they just executed better after that Valley touchdown, and they look very comfortable out there. It looks like the Brush defense, I mean, we always talk about offense is getting stronger throughout the course of the game when the offensive line wears down an opposing team's defensive line. But in this case, the Brush defense 2 weeks in a row is getting stronger.
It sure is, and the game against Fort Morgan, I keep looking back at that where Garrett Pape he just kind of took advantage, him and Reball kind of took advantage of the secondary, the Brush defense, and this game, it's the first time Brush has seen that kind of a strong passing attack, and this time they're handling it really well.
Quinn Klein to kick it off. Bee Diggers to receive. Eric Garcia is the deep man. There's a line drive, and it's fielded by C.J. Kukas at the 21, and then he runs into Eric Garcia and falls at the 26-yard line. Garcia was actually behind him, and it looked like Kukas wanted to cut a little bit inside, and that's where Garcia was running. So that's where the Bee Diggers start. Hopefully that's not emblematic of what happens here in the second half, because there were 5 turnovers combined in the first half, 3 by Valley, 2 by Brush.
I agree with you. It was almost like they were running side by side with each other, and they just got a little bit too close, and Garcia stayed up and Kukas fell down.
First and 10 for the Bee Diggers at their own 26-yard line in their road whites, Valley and their home blacks. 21-7 Brush, backs in an eye. The handoff and a big hole right up the middle. First down, driving to the 40-yard line. That's none other than Connor Weiser, and a gain of 14. And Connor Weiser just running over Vikings. A tackle was made by Hank Hanna.
Valley has 8 guys up there within about 3 yards of the football in between the tight ends. And they have a free safety that's back about maybe 10 to 12 yards. And then the corner where on the tight end side, he's only 3 or 4 yards outside. The other corner's out there wide with the flanker. So Valley's up there trying to stop that run really close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, make it first and 10 for the 40, bootleg left, and Garcia's running out of room towards the sideline. A great block, but he falls to the 37. Shea Hansen laid out a defender there, but that was only one guy that he could block, and there was nothing there for the Bee Diggers. The Vikings had excellent containment on that right side.
Yeah, they were ready for it. But again, that play was a bootleg, and they were running it to the left side, which is the short side of the field. It really didn't give Garcia enough time to use his speed to stretch that defense out and turn the corner.
And that right side of the Valley defense certainly came up with a play. Second down and 13 for the 37. The Bee Diggers with the football on their own side of the field. Even if they don't score, if they can get another first down or close to it, then they can pin Valley back at around their own 20-yard line. One receiver to the right. The back's in an eye. In motion to the left is Shea Hansen, and there was movement along the Bee Digger offensive line, and that'll be the 4th penalty against Brush. 4 penalties for 34 yards. And you know what, Coach Dright's not happy about that on the Bee Digger sideline.
I was over here on the left side, and just the guys getting a little anxious and starting to shift a little bit, and got caught that time.
Tony Guzman in for C.J. Kukas. It'll be second down and 18 for the Bee Diggers at their own 32-yard line. We played 1 minute and 40 seconds of the third quarter. Garcia on the option right will pitch it out to Rosenbrock. Swings it to the outside to the 32. Slips out of a tackle to the 35. And then it's down at the 36. And once again, Rosenbrock did a nice job of making something out of nothing. It's a gain of 4, but it's third down and 14.
Boy, he sure did. It was a good pitch from Garcia, and Garcia had to pitch on that option because the Valley defensive end had so much penetration, and Joe had to lose a lot of ground before he was able to turn it upfield. Sure did make a decent play, like you said, out of nothing.
Now this is a passing situation on 3rd and 14 from their own 36-yard line. Kukas is a receiver to the left. And on third down, Garcia back to throw, rolling to his left, gets a block, has time, throws along the sideline, incomplete. short of the target, Kukas to the 50-yard line, and the throw was short. He had a seam to throw in, but Kukas was pretty well defended along the sideline.
And Garcia was running again to his left side, just having a hard time to getting rid of that football when he was on that dead sprint. It was one of those passes that probably should have been thrown, 3 or 4 steps sooner, because Kukas was a lot more wide open right after he made the break.
So the Beet Diggers to punt and C.J. Kukas to do that. And for the Vikings, their man back at the 30-yard line. And they put James Price out there again. He fumbled the opening kickoff. Perfect snap and a gorgeous punt spiraling towards the 32-yard line. It bounces off of Price, is loose, and the Beet Diggers have it at the 36, one right off his chest, and it's recovered over there by Tanner Morrow.
He got a run at it. He was running up on it because CJ kicked it. He kicked it hard, and we have a little bit of a crosswind on the field, but it was a spiral, and it was kind of a nose-down spiral. And as it was going down the field, the Valley receiver, he ran up there to try to catch it on the run and just bounced off his chest and hit the ground, and one of the Diggers was there to recover.
Well, Price's second turnover on special teams. That's a killer. 1st and 10 for the Beet Diggers at the Valley 41-yard line. Garcia, bootleg right. He swings it to the outside of the 35, along the sideline to the 30. First down. He's in the clear at the 15 to the 10, and he's down and around the 6-yard line. Tackled by Quinn Klein around the ankles, but it's a pickup of 35 yards. First and goal for Brush.
Great play there by Garcia, but I got to tell you, it would have never happened without the blocking of Derek Lynch. Lynch over there from his tight end position. His job was to hook the Valley defensive end on the right side there, and he just did a great job of it as I watched him chop his feet, and he kept his body in position as he let his back take a picture of Garcia as he ran down the field.
First and goal for the Beet Diggers after the gain of 35. The ball at the 6. And there was movement in the backfield. Rosenbrock took a step too early. And the Beet Diggers now have 2 penalties for 10 yards in this half. And we played only 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
Brush is going to have to be able to go on 2 once in a while with the way Valley's loading that box up, trying to stop that run. And if Brush is able to go on 2, they'll be able to freeze those linebackers a little bit.
Well, this is huge. This will be a 3-score lead. 1st and goal for the Beet Diggers from the 11. Weiser and Rosenbrock are split. Hansen, the receiver, to the left. Garcia will hand it off to Weiser, running off right tackle inside the 10, and he drives his way to around the 7. The boys corralled by Hunter Gonzalez. It's a gain of 4. 2nd down and goal.
Brush just running over the right side again there, just really content to just keep pounding the football in between the guard and the tackle.
2nd and goal from the 7, approaching the 8-minute mark of the 3rd. The Beet Diggers lead 21-7. They have not trailed in this game. And no reason to think that the Beet Diggers are going to do anything other than run the football. Garcia with a 2nd and goal. We'll hand it off to Rosenbrock up the middle to the 1. Did he score? If he's not, he's right at the goal line. It's a gain of close to 6. They backtrack that to the 2. Justin Joseph was able to make the tackle. Yeah, they're going to backtrack that football. A knee was down. Oh, boy. And who's hurt over there? That is Joe Rosenbrock, and it looks like he's holding his arm. Yep, he sure is. He took it right there. And that means that Tanner Moore more than likely will come in. Well, he's holding it like he almost broke something there.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He doesn't usually show a lot of sign, and he's definitely taking care of his arm. And they're sending one of the Valley coaches over to the other side to help him make his way to the bench. But things aren't looking good there for Joe.
No, it's a gain of 5. The clock is stopped momentarily as Rosenbrock leaves the field, and Randy Dreitzen, a Valley maybe doctor, escorts him over to the bench. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. With 7.5 to go in the 3rd. In motion to the left is Shea Hansen. Garcia to bootleg it left, and he's going to be down. I think that was a busted play. He's down at the 5-yard line. There was nobody there. He loses 3 yards. It'll be 4th and goal. That just looked very awkward from the beginning.
We just got a sign from Coach Alba over here. He's up in the press box. He just said it looks like Joe broke his arm.
Wow.
Tackle made on that play by number 84, Devin Roy.
Jesus Cardenas will come in to attempt the extra point. Well, let's hope not, but we'll find out with 6:49 to go and the clock running in the third quarter.
I'm excited to see Jesus kick this field goal. It'll be one of the first field goals we've seen Brush attempt in quite a while.
Off the hold of Eric Garcia. It's a 23-yard attempt. There's the snap. The kick is up, and that kick looks good, and it is good. 6:29 to go, third quarter. It's Brush 24, Valley 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.